Okay, how's it going? I have a website. My website is called pointlesstraveler.com, and what we got here today is we got a Bear Paw Minimalist 1 made entirely out of Cuben fiber that is 1.25 ounces per half yard, and it's constructed out of approximately 15 yards of the material. Okay, it's about, where I'm pointing, it's about 30 inches wide by 30 inches tall at the head, and about 30 inches wide and 15 inches high at the foot. It's about 93 inches long, and it's got the poles are on the inside of the bivvy so that they don't get stolen. I've got an X-Ped long wide in here. Alright, so you can see how the pole is in there. Okay, the poles are in there just so that nobody comes by and grabs them. And that's a long wide air pad, and you can see how much space there is near the head to store your gear. And basically what this is about as small as a tent can get. You can't sit up in it, you can't eat in it, but you can sleep very comfortably, and because of its small size, it hits the dew point really quickly. It creates condensation so that in the morning your tent is wet, but you're very, very dry. You know, your sleeping bag will feel incredibly dehydrated. It'll be sucked dry of all of its moisture. It'll be really soft and comfortable. The nylon will feel really comfortable. Your hair and your face will be really dry. And as long as you put your stuff inside of some kind of a plastic bag, like a bag liner, if you put your pack inside of the pack liner to protect it from the condensation on the edge of the tent, your stuff will also be really dry. And that's actually really good for electronics. What wrecks cameras is when moisture gets inside of the camera. But if you place your gear inside of here with you while you're sleeping, the inside of the tent won't necessarily be much hotter than the outside temperature. There's no legitimate reason why it should get hot inside the shelter because the material is really thin. But the inside of the shelter will hit the dew point quickly, and it'll get ridiculously dehydrated inside. It'll get really, really dry inside as all the moisture that's inside of the shelter turns into fog and collects on the canopy. So anyway, you know, you'll need to bring a sponge or a pocket squeegee or something to wipe the moisture off of the bivvy before you stick it into your pack, because you'll be transferring all that moisture from the bivvy into your pack. But this isn't like a bivvy because the walls of the tent aren't touching you while you're sleeping, so you're completely dry while the bivvy collects all of that moisture. So this is really a survival bivvy. This is a material that's recommended for extreme camping. This is good for Algeria or Libya or Nepal. High winds, ridiculously high wind won't bother this material. And of course the DWR will come off in the washing machine. It has a Mylar center to the fabric, so it should never be put in the dryer, but it's okay to throw this into the washing machine. Alright, I have a website. My website is called pointlesstraveler.com. Thanks a lot. Check out my website. Bye-bye.